How's it going, guys? If you want to learn English, I would recommend RuneScape. It's a fantastic game. It's completely free, and you can even play it on the oldest, slowest computer. I'll put a download link in the description. Now, let's move on and go through the first level of RuneScape. So we're going to go through this gate here, as indicated by this arrow, and now the arrow is over here, pointing to the door of this house. So let's go down this hill and figure out what's on the inside of this house. It looks like some kind of checkerboard flooring. We'll go down the long way here so we can have a little more time together, a little more time talking, or at least a little more time of me talking. Hopefully that will help you to listen. We're not going to go all the way around. We'll cut through here. But it's a very, very, very pretty game. As I said before, it really doesn't require much of your computer to load it, but it's an absolutely fantastic game to use for English learning. It definitely taught me a lot of English that I was not learning in school. Okay, let's do it. Click on the door to open it. If you can't find it, try moving your camera by clicking it. Well, we found it, so I don't need to read any of that. All right, cooking. It looks like this house is where we're going to learn to cook. Talk to the chef to learn the more advanced aspects of cooking, such as combining ingredients. Okay, cool. Let's see what our lovely chef has to say. Not the lovely chef, he is the master chef, according to his name, right? Welcome, newcomer. I am the master chef, Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. And Lev, it's kind of a relatively normal name in the English language. And I don't know what it's short for. Maybe there's a further part. Leviticus, perhaps? Who knows? Alright, we're going to learn how to cook food fit for a king. Here, some very nice, fancy dishes, I guess. I already know how to cook. Brina taught me just now, so we learned on the previous episode how to cook these little shrimp. But it looks like what my character has said is making the chef laugh a bit. He says, "Ah ha 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 ha. You call that cooking? Some shrimp on an open log fire? Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to teach you the fine art of cooking bread." Okay, so he's laughing at our shrimp, but he wants to teach us how to cook bread. Personally, I think I'd rather have shrimp than bread, but they're both good. Food comes in many, many different forms. Let's see what he has to say about cooking bread. The master chef gives you some flour and some water. Alright, so here's a picture of the flour and the water. Looks like we get a bucket of water and a pot of flour. So it's not just flour and water. We also get their containers, a pot and a bucket. Making dough. This is the base for many meals, right? Bread is really the base of any kind of cuisine. To make dough, you must mix flour with water. To do so, click on the flour in your inventory. Then, with the flour highlighted, click on the water to combine them into dough. Okay, so we're going to use the flour on the water. There we go. You make some dough, and look, in my inventory is still a pot and a bucket. Very nice. Alright, we have some dough. This one's called cooking dough. Alright, so once we have the dough, now it's time to cook it, right? Now you have made the dough, you can bake it into some bread. Now that you have made the dough, you can bake it into some bread. To do so, just click on the indicated range. So this is, again, in the US we'd call this more of a stove or a cooktop, but in the UK, where this game is from, they call it a range. But that's alright. So we're going to use the bread dough on the range, and we're attempting to bake some bread. And it looks like we did it. We did not burn it. We successfully cooked it. There we go. We managed to make some bread. To bake some bread. Bake, make. They'll both work there, but this says bake, of course. Well done! You've baked your first loaf of bread. It's not. You've broke your first loaf of bread, right? And with the word bake, which has the classic ed, you've baked your first loaf of bread. As you gain experience in cooking, you will be able to make other things like pies and cakes. Sounds pretty good. You can now use the next door to move on. If you need a recap on anything, talk to the master chef. All right, well, that was a short one. Looks like we are going to be able to pass through this building pretty easy. It was a very nice visit with the master chef, so we're going to go here. And that'll be this video. I know it's shorter than the rest, but hopefully it was still good for your English learning, listening, comprehension. I really hope that you guys will try RuneScape. It's not super popular in other parts of the world, but it's very, very, very popular in the English-speaking world, and it will be a huge help for anyone who wants to learn English. Again, it's an online game, so you'll also get to communicate with lots of other English-speaking players. And the best part is, it's all typing, so you'll get to practice writing your English. You can even pretend to be an English speaker, and no one will ever know because you get to hide your accent, something I love about playing games that don't really typically use voice chat. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you at the next video. Bye-bye.